How's it going, everyone? I want to go over a couple of PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 game updates on some lower key titles, but games that I find rather interesting. Unpacking looks like a pretty cool game, and it's coming May 10th. We'll talk about that. We have a release date for Outward, the Definitive Edition on PlayStation 5. Soldiers, a game that I know some people were looking forward to, a 2D pixel art Metroidvania title. That has been delayed, just a slight delay, so no big deal there. And the rhythm-based co-op of Soundfall hits PS5 and PS4 this spring. A brand new PlayStation vlog is out for that. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first up, we have Unpacking. This is a pretty interesting game, and it'll be coming May 10th. Unpacking first launched on Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC back in November of last year. Had a very positive reception on Steam, very positive across 10,000 reviews. 91% of those reviews are positive. Published by Humble Games, developed by Witchbeam. Humble has been publishing some pretty good stuff, so good on them. Unpacking is noted to be a Zen puzzle game about the familiar experience of pulling possessions out of boxes and filling them into a new home. Part block fitting puzzle, part home decoration. You are invited to create a satisfying living space while learning clues about the life you're unpacking. Pretty interesting game. Honestly, I had no idea about this game, even though it dropped on PC and other platforms a while back. I honestly did not know much about it. The game also features unpack a home from form a single bedroom to an entire house, meditative gameplay with no timers, meters, or scores, explore domestic environments with all their nooks and crannies while you stack plates, hang towels, and arrange bookshelves, discover a character's story through the items that come with her to each new home. Really like the visual style in the game as well. You guys know me, pixel visuals are always going to be right up my alley, but interesting game nonetheless. May 10th is when this drops on both PS4 and PS5. Alright, next up, I had mentioned this before, but Outward Definitive Edition now has an official release date. We knew that it was coming sometime in May, and sometimes whenever I hear a release window of like the next month for a game, I'm like, alright, maybe this is gonna end up getting pushed back. But no, Outward Definitive Edition is now confirmed for May 17th, so just under 2 weeks away. Publisher Prime Matter and developer 9 Dot Studios has officially announced. An overview of the Definitive Edition reads, Outward Definitive Edition lets seasoned players rediscover the base game with both downloadable content, Three Brothers and the Soroborians, along with a plethora of new and updated content. On your journey, you'll explore unique encounters and dangerous foes as you explore the dungeons while traversing the vast world laid out in front of you. For first-time players, there's a golden opportunity to dive headfirst into all of the adventures that the magical world has to offer, either as a solo experience or you can play the game through co-op with a friend. As an ordinary adventurer, you'll not only have to hide or defend yourself against threatening creatures, but also brave the hazardous environmental conditions, protect yourself against infectious disease, and make sure you get enough sleep and stay hydrated. Embark on perilous expeditions across untamed lands to reach new cities, undertake varied missions, and discover hidden dungeons crawling with formidable enemies. Complicating matters is the corruption, a toxic material spreading across the land that can best be described as radioactivity of the soul. Found naturally in the land, its distribution was concentrated and expanded after the Scourge spell was cast, which destroyed cities and created dangerous monsters at the same time. These and many more challenges await all the adventurers who dare to venture out into the wilderness and sights the world of Outward has in store. The game, again, PS5, Xbox Series, PC, May 17th, and if you already own the base game and the downloadable content, the Three Brothers, on existing platforms, you will be able to redeem a free copy of Outward Definitive Edition, and the other DLC is not required. So only the Three Brothers expansion is required, and then the base game, of course, and then you can upgrade. Otherwise, it will be available standalone on May 17th on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Alright, moving on from that, a little bit of a surprising delay, I guess. Soldiers was supposed to drop on May 19th. Very, very slight delay, so not a big deal here. It was supposed to drop on May 19th. Now it'll be coming June the 2nd, so I believe exactly 2 weeks of a delay. The official press release notes, we're very pleased with how Soldiers is coming along overall, but we still have a few bugs to work out, and we want to ensure when we release the game and ask consumers to spend their hard-earned money on it, that they're getting a bug-free premium experience. We know how much it sucks to have to wait longer, but we assure everyone that it'll be worth the wait. We're a small team, and developing a game of Soldier skill during a global pandemic, no less, saw us overcoming many unforeseen challenges. So really, we appreciate your patience as we polish up Soldiers into the refined retro experience you all deserve. Look, I've said things about delays in the past. Really don't think this is that big of an issue that even warrants an apology just because it's a 2-week delay. Like, it's 2 weeks, bro. It's not like they're delaying the game for 7 months. And yeah, they want to get out a bug-free experience. Like, what can a 2-week 2-week delay really accomplished. They're just ironing out some of the minutia in the game, and hey, good on them. If there's slight issues that are gonna be like, hey, we still want to delay the game just because there's these slight issues, we can get it resolved in 2 weeks. Good on them, and hopefully the game turns out pretty nicely. Another game with a bit of a throwback visual style and a throwback gameplay style by the looks of it. Something that looks right up my alley. Don't know if I'm going to be able to check it out right away, but early June is kind of quiet. I'm definitely going to check out the new AI, the Somnium Files, but outside of that, you know, June is a little bit more of a quiet month, so soldiers might have a little bit of time to shine there. Lastly, I do want to note the rhythm-based co-op of Soundfall hits PlayStation 5 and PS4 this spring. Now, this is a game that also recently came on my radar, but the game notes Soundfall is a dungeon crawler that combines looter-shooter action with rhythm-based gameplay. Venture out solo or with up to 4 friends locally or online, collect loot, and time your actions to the beat to become all-powerful. Play the campaign mode, free play hundreds of songs as well, and while all of Soundfall can be played solo with 5 characters, co-op options are extensive. Soundfall offers remote and couch co-op, and the entire game can be played cooperatively from the campaign to the free play mode. And not to worry, Soundfall's loot and levels are player specific, so if you log into a friend's campaign to help them through a tough spot, you both retain whatever loot and XP you earn on your local accounts. Remember, it takes a community to defeat Discord and save all music. You've got more than 150 songs, and because Symphonia is the world of music, Soundfall's soundtrack is a multi-genre affair. There's a PlayStation blog post that provides more insight into the game. The visual style looks a little bit simplistic, definitely got a cartoony vibe going on for it, but particle effects galore, and I'm definitely vibing with that. And with a music rhythm game, you want that kind of visual flair, and it looks like Soundfall really does have that in spades. So we'll see how the game turns out. Again, it's scheduled for a release this spring. No official date available yet, but that is going to do it for me. Again, Unpacking coming May 10th, Outward Definitive Edition coming May 17th, Soldiers seeing a slight delay to June 2nd, and a new rhythm-based title, Soundfall, will be coming sometime this spring. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.